This is the Geneva Shore Report coming to you from the Riviera Pier Complex in downtown Lake Geneva on this beautiful summer day. We are just adjacent to the complex over here by the harbor side on the east side, and you can see Elmer's is dead this morning because they don't expect to be renting any boats, even though it's a beautiful day. We are at the end of the season. This weekend they should, however, be able to rent some. If you look over here, I'm going to give you the view of our water, which is stunningly clear this morning. So all of that debris that was in the water is gone, and you have just a clarity here. I can't see any fish, but what the heck. Anyway, here we are on this.
It is Wednesday morning, September 18th, 2019. I'm Lisa Otto with
Jen Lepkowski
in the Geneva Shore Report.
Good morning.
We are here for the Wednesday morning news report. So in the news, well, we have beautiful weather going on. And we did mention in the weather report that there will be a tractor show going on Wrigley Drive in front of Flatiron Park between Broad and Center Street. So it will be closed tomorrow until probably Friday afternoon. So they're trying to incorporate some events to go along with the Farm Aid concert that's going on in Alpine Valley September 21st, Saturday, September 21st. So it's going to get busy around Lake Geneva because it is a big event.
It is. All the local hotels, everything's sold out. There's special events going on. It's a big deal.
Well, and then tomorrow we have the Lake Geneva Farmers Market, as well as other markets that are going on around the area tomorrow. And then again on Saturday, we only have 5 farmers markets left after this week.
It is.
So
it went so fast.
I know you're going to want to enjoy every last bit of the farmer market season as you can. So between the tractor show, the farmers market, and all of the visitors coming to town for the weekend, it's going to be busy here. So prepare yourselves.
Do we have an update on the student who got hit on the road in front of Badger?
We are still waiting on a call back from the police department for a press release or an update, and as of right now, we
know it's not a fatal though, so
right.
That was good.
And it's a student,
that happened about yesterday at
2:30?
2:30 in the afternoon,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, a student was hit on Bloomfield Road right in front of the middle school, the Badger Middle School, and was transported to Lakeland Medical Center. So that's all we know. Okay.
And the theater people?
Oh yeah, we have the
National Theater Association?
Yes, and today the trade show opens up, and we're super excited about it. It opens at about 3:30 today, but we'll be there a little early. But
it's actually called the Theater Convention 2019.
Okay.
It's ongoing right now. They're showing new shows. The Big Liar is one of them, a con man who falls in love with one of his victims and marries her and lives happily ever after.
Aww.
That's one movie that's showing.
It's definitely a movie, huh? They met on a lie and fell in love.
And live on a lie. I don't know.
Happily ever
I
after.
haven't seen the movie. It's
Movies
showing
are great.
showing
Yes.
this afternoon. I have to go. Since I'm part of the. I'm a professional cameraman,
You
so
are. You are. Did you make it to the breakfast?
Yes, I did.
And how was that?
You know, it was really interesting because I was sitting next to a guy who owns 20 theaters, and his daughter was kidnapped in London a few years ago and kept for 8 months. And she was a doctor at the time on a transfer. It was a really interesting story.
This a
Wow,
movie?
Yeah.
I'm kidding. That's crazy.
That is. I can't even.
That is a crazy story to share. Like, yeah.
It was. It was a different
I bet
breakfast
you were
story.
a little caught off guard. Like, oh, I didn't.
Well, I had
expect
a ton of questions.
Yeah.
And then he abruptly got up and left. Right. And I'm going, was it me? And everybody at the table was saying the same thing. That's an extraordinary story.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a movie.
Okay. Well, we did go to, last night Tristan Christ had his ribbon cutting over at the Magic Theater on Edwards Boulevard. It was packed. That theater was so full. He has a huge parking lot. There was not an empty place in that parking lot. He ran out of parking, I think.
Yeah, it was a huge event. Everyone was looking forward to it.
They did 20 minutes of a magic show. They had 50-50 raffles.
Yeah, he's great. I just love that guy. He is fabulous.
Yeah.
He showed us around. It was great. I really enjoyed it.
He's a great
171
Yes.
seats. not the largest Magic Theater. He said
not
that's
the
about
smallest.
500 seats, but he said you have to be careful because if you don't fill it, then it looks funny to the audience.
Yeah.
Like if you just have a little pocket of people and you got a huge theater. So he's designed his theater to be just right, the size.
Yeah, he did a great job.
And a beautiful thing it
Yeah.
is.
And the Fairfield Inn opened yesterday. They wanted to open at 7:30 yesterday morning. They opened about 3:30 yesterday. There were some issues they had to work out, some last
There's a
minute
little setback.
Yeah, but they opened. And Michelle Atkins, the director of sales over there, is fabulous.
Oh, and she's so excited.
Yeah, she really was excited. So she sent me the release that they're open, and it's great. So we're excited. So congratulations over there. What else we got?
We had an interesting meeting
Oh,
last
yeah, we
night.
did. We did.
Yes, Visit Lake Geneva got their fees waived.
Well, that goes to the city
But it goes-
council.
yes, and
It goes-
Cindy Flower though.
Cindy
was
Flowers
not, she threw a
totally
temper
opposed to it,
tantrum.
right?
Oh
Cindy
my
Flowers got something against Visit
She
Lake
does.
Geneva, and we're trying to find out what it is.
Well,
Well-
and Ken kept trying to like reel her in because she's not a part of the committee, and she just kept taking over
Yeah.
and wouldn't.
She's
let anyone
got
else voice.
some kind of hatchet for Visit Lake Geneva.
Yeah.
It's got to
It
be
was
something.
disappointing.
It's got to be some great piece of gossip that we got to get to the bottom of.
Something.
Yeah, so apparently it's going to go to City Council. Cindy Flower did announce that her vote at City Council is no. So we'll see if it gets approved at City Council.
Yeah, that's funny when you
But
vote
those
ahead of
seats is
time
I know,
before it even
was
goes
great.
up.
Yeah.
It was great.
Yeah.
Like, thanks for the heads
And
up.
Cindy's husband works for the city, right?
Yeah,
There might be something in that.
yeah. But then they're going to try to get together a new policy so that it is across the board and there's never a question or a doubt on
Right.
who is exempt
Yeah.
and who is not exempt from fees.
But
So,
it was interesting because really Visit's the only one that really ever asks
Right.
for the waiver.
I mean, if anyone's exempt, they should just
Yeah.
be the ones that are exempt.
Don't know.
Because
So-
everything they do is for Lake Geneva.
Yeah,
Well,
it was-
represent
it was
me and
very
ask them what they
interesting.
want.
It was a good
Yeah.
meeting.
And then as far as the Vanderwall,
Oh
it's
yeah,
not a feasibility study. It is
Concept plan.
Concept plan over at Hillmore. The only part of that they discussed was if it goes through, or I guess it did go through,
where the funds
where
are
the
gonna
funds are
come
going to come from. So
Yeah.
they decided it's going to come from
the contingency
yeah,
fund.
the Thank you. I was going to repeat that, and it was going to come out all wrong.
Do you want to wind it up, or
Okay.
do you want to
Okay.
just
All right.
motor on
Enjoy.
here?
Enjoy the rest of your day, and we'll be back later on with more weather, road, and news reports. I'm Lisa Otto
Jen Lepkowski.
in the Geneva Show Report.
Bye.